Hey, what's going on, guys? Coach Clayton with Upper Class Sports here with another video for you. Today, we're just going to be looking at a couple big leaguers taking ground balls during spring training. And we're going to kind of just break down some of their mechanics and point out some key points for you to make sure that you are implementing those into your ground ball training. We're going to be looking at Justin Turner, most importantly, third baseman for the Dodgers. Everybody knows him. But these are, three guys taking ground balls at spring training. And yeah, let's go ahead and just break it down. So something I want to point out, watch how low they get when they're taking these ground balls. Watch how their butt is down and back. And their eyes are forward, watching that ball all the way into the glove. That's a good one right there. So take a look. So take a look at how low Turner gets to field this backhand ball. He puts his face down in it. So he's putting his face down in the ground ball. So they're all working on different things, you can tell. They all got a few different things that they are working on. Alex Guerrero looks like he's working on his hand separation, being quick. Justin Turner looks like he's trying to stay low and going through the baseball. Something that I want to point out right there. So take a look. Let's take a look at their hips. Let's go ahead on ground balls that are right at them or to their glove side. Watch how they approach and where are their hips pointed. Right here. Do you see those hips? Watch where his hips are pointed. So as the ground ball was just hit, he's going to approach the ground ball. Bam. Where are his hips pointed? His hips are squared off towards first base, and he is going to spring off of his feet and go towards the bag he wants to throw. This is something that helps. Something I actually learned. I was working with Barry Larkin on some ground ball stuff, and he said you want to make sure your hips are always squared off to your target because you're moving that way. In a game when it's live, you're moving your feet and you're going. You don't want to be squared up to the baseball because you're moving towards first base. You're going to leave that ball behind you. So instead, we want to be squared up to the base we want to throw to and be moving our bodies that way. And if we're squared off to that base, that ball takes a bad hop. Now it's in front of us. Versus if we are squared up to the ball and we are moving towards first base, now that ball hits and now it could be going that way because our body's moving towards first base. So it's something interesting to watch. Watch their hips on ground balls right at them. So here's another one. Bam. Hips squared off towards first base. So Turner's working on all backhands. So something else that we need to take a look at is watch what part of the feet they're on. They're always on their toes. They are springing. They are light on their feet. They're quick. They're quick. They're on the balls of their feet. Look at, bam. That's quick like a cat, man. So something else. Reading the hops. The first hop always tells a lot. So if something just to keep in mind, if that ball is after that first hop, if that ball hops up and it is above your eye level, you better be sprinting in. If that ball stays below your waist, that's going to be a little bit harder of a ground ball unless it's something that got jammed and just nubs out in front of home plate. But you can read spin. Spin really helps. Does that ball have top spin? If it has top spin, that ball might hop. If it has backspin, that ball is going to stay down. It's going to skip and stay down. A ball with top spin is going to hit and hop. So it's something just to pay attention to. You can kind of watch as they're taking the ground balls. You can kind of tell they are intently looking at that first hop because that's going to tell them how they need to react. See how they're always moving through the baseball. Super important. Always moving through the baseball. Something else they do a really good job at is presenting their glove early. They're never late with their glove. See that right there? See how early he presented his glove? Bam, presented his glove. And then he fields the ground ball. So they present their glove early. So that way they're leaving no room for mistakes. If you're late, that's when mistakes happen. Present it early. Beautiful. So it's fun to watch. Watching some big leaguers take some ground balls, take some swings, try to take some things away from what these guys do when you watch them. There's so many videos up on YouTube where you can see kind of how they go through their routines, what they work on, what they're practicing. All of these guys have different things that they're working on. Turner's working on backhands, making sure he's staying down and low and through the ball. Guerrero, he's working on being quick. Once that ball hits his glove, boom, get it out of his hand. So there's always something that should be worked on every single time you're doing anything, whether it's pitching, hitting, fielding, throwing. There's always a plan. Always have a plan going into it. There you go, Turner working on that backhand. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below if you picked up on anything that these guys did during their ground ball session. We'll see you guys soon with another video. Thanks.